Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful, exciting episode of Dad Times. I'm, of course, your host, DJ. This is my good pal, Justin.
Yeah, we're back.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks again.
Sorry we're late. Council duties.
Was the third Wednesday of every month. All of a sudden, man, it takes it out of you. It's crazy.
I know, man. We got our first comment. Big purr, baby. It's from our buddy Derek. Big purr.
Okay. Did you get any dubs today?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Oh, gotcha.
Center for the New York Knicks.
Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers. Derek's probably saying good big purr, baby, because he just completed Derek's bet to. That's probably why he's excited for big purr.
Okay.
So
we got to make those bets, man. You got to make those bets. You got to make those wins.
There's a lot of.
But you don't chase losses.
There's a lot of funny stuff coming out about Carl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
Very funny stuff. Very funny stuff.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, just TikTok it. You'll be excited.
You know, I took your recommendation from the last show when I was watching.
You fucked yourself?
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
I was watching the Tom Segura.
Bad thoughts.
It was terrible. It was one of the worst things I think has ever come out and has been published. It was
so funny.
So terrible.
It was not terrible.
I mean, who signed off on that? Who was like
Tom Segura? Tom Segura did.
It was, I would say, the worst thing I have ever watched, but I couldn't stop watching.
It was so funny.
I don't know, man.
You didn't laugh. When he's the assassin.
I don't know.
2 rules. No women, no children. Then he snipes and the waitress, and then he shits in his pants.
You know, that's not funny, man. The airplane funny. Got a little weird.
The airplane was funny. The airplane was so funny.
You're Tom Segura.
What about the gym?
I mean,
I wonder where you could get those shots.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. First of all, I already ordered a 12-pack, so we're good. Yeah, what happens in this gym is going to be equivalent to, but it's, man, it got a little weird. But you know what? I gave it negative stars. Oh. But if you do start watching it, you won't be able to take your eyes off of it. It's kind of weird.
You know why I absolutely loved it?
Why is that?
Because I have the same thoughts all the like just weird random shit like that.
Not like that.
And no, I do. There's a lot of keep festered in here.
Okay.
And it's
troll thoughts.
It was one of the funniest things I've seen. I loved it. I've watched it 3 times. Oh my because God. It is so funny.
You know what?
So
that, we need to crack this thing.
Hell yeah. Lenny said it was bad. Tom Segura really started sucking. Lenny, I think you're...
Lenny, I think you're right, man.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was so... But again, once you started watching, you're like, all right, I got to at least finish this one. And then by the end of the first one, you're like, all right, I got to watch the next one.
It's so good.
You just kept going.
It was so good.
You just kept going.
Either you hate it or you love it, and I actually love it. Oh, by the way, this is Tin Cup Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, so they just started bottling and pushing this out there. I mean, they have their Colorado Straight Whiskey. That's everything that they've always had, which is distilled out of Colorado, but it is bottled in Colorado.
Distilled in Indiana?
This is their first bourbon line, distilled in Indiana, and then bottled in Colorado.
He's been talking a lot today.
Oh, man, it's been busy. It has been crazy. But you know what?
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited because the price point right now is like $17 to $20.
Oh, even better.
And it's not going to...
And if we give it a bad review, it'll stay that way.
Yeah, it won't stay that way. I mean, they do their initial run. They're like, all right, man, this is what it's going to...
All right. Not high expectations.
And they go for a low price, and then all of a sudden people are going to start loving it, and this is going to be $35, $40 by the end of the year, guaranteed. So I don't know where we're at on tasting. I have yet to, I wanted to crack this the other day and then just bring a second bottle on and be like, oh, this is the first. I didn't want to do that. This is a first impression, and this is what we do for our fans, man. Like we can't just do it without them.
We sacrifice.
We do sacrifice.
Derek said DJ used to have me watch a six show called Gumbo. It was actually called Gummo. It was fucking... That one was a weird one.
Yeah?
That was weird as shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Gummo.
So,
Okay. Huh?
I like Strange Brewery with Rick Moranis. So honestly, I've been known to like dumb stuff too, from Lenny.
Fair enough. This
Smells good.
smells pretty good.
You smell the oakiness.
It would be tough to not have a good product coming. And I also saw that they have a tin cup 14er. So it's a 14-year.
Oh, okay.
I
thought they bottled it on a 14er.
Probably. They might have. I don't know.
They claim.
They claim. I know it's on the list. I know where I can get it, and we'll talk about that here in a bit. They have a lot of options that are good friends, good buddies. This is the first.
Yeah. Well, cheers, buddy.
Tin cup bourbon. We were going to postpone the show, but then we also realized it's been a long day. And how do you end a long day? Drinking buddies.
It's been a long week. That is very mild. It's actually...
It's mellow, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, am I drinking water?
Is this like water with a 20? Is this what like Flint, Michigan water tastes like?
Wow. I actually really like that.
Again, price point. I look at half the bottles that we usually pick up, and I'm like, all right, man, can I justify it? All right, that's cool. Today, right now, $20.
Done. Get it.
This is
Just
like
off first impression.
This is so far a good option.
Man. It's got a taste of oakiness. You could taste some sweetness, maybe like a honey flavor.
A little bit in the back, a little honey.
Yeah. But it's like, it's probably the most mellow whiskey
Bourbon.
we've tried.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's-
And, I mean, to be honest, it should be expected because it's 80 proof.
Yeah, it shouldn't be bad. Viscosity
Viscosity?
is close to the Antique Weller.
Pretty thin.
It's very thin. That is actually, I don't know. It's light, kind of refreshing.
It is refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd mix this with a Coke and a heartbeat.
I'd mow the lawn with this.
Drinking this, not like,
Yeah.
you're not going to put it in the mower. I don't know. It might grow.
Well, no, we would have to use something more strong.
We'd probably need
Stronger.
a little extra,
Sorry.
stronger.
Eric just joined.
I saw
Thanks
that.
for joining us, Eric.
I was going to talk about that. I was going to say, how is baby life, baby duty?
Being a dad. Lenny also said 2 minutes into a work day is a long day and deserves a drink. I'll drink to that, Lenny.
You're not wrong. A little twingy.
So how is being a dad, Eric?
Dad life.
Dad life. I just FaceTimed him actually right before.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How's the baby?
he's good.
Growing?
I mean, he heard my voice. He looked up, smiled, gave me a thumbs up, and then went back to sleep.
It's my kind of life.
Yeah. Eric said he's cool, just shitting.
It's
It's good. I said that's the Gandhi trait.
They'll get more qualities as they grow up, but I mean, you got the first one down.
Eating, sleeping, and shitting.
That's part of it.
The three main ones right now.
I'm crying. They do cry.
He doesn't cry too much.
Oh.
Well, Eric, does he cry a lot? He said it's cool. A little stressful. My mom said hello. Hi, Mom.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to break the baby. Like, it's very stressful. You don't want to be the one to break the baby. You don't want to drop him. You don't want to, you just do not want to break him.
I dropped Eric. He's fine.
Well, I mean, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be that guy.
No, you don't want to be that guy.
But it is what it is, man. You just gotta work through adversity.
Yep.
Where you drop, you shall pick up again.
Yeah.
Is it like the 10-second rule?
Probably 5-second rule. He only cries when he's hungry.
Okay.
Same. That's the same.
Yeah. For you?
Yeah, I only cry when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Or the Broncos win the Super Bowl.
Or they lose terribly throughout the season.
I don't cry for that. I just get upset. Cuss.
Oh. But that's not gonna happen this season.
Not this season.
It's gonna be a great season.
Yeah, see, he said he dropped Azariah twice. He's fine. They're fine.
I can't see what he's saying.
They're
I
resilient.
don't have like
That's why I read it to you.
actually, I'm pretty sure I do have that. Hang on a second.
Oh, Chris, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, it was a late show. Justin had a council today.
Yeah, man, we had to go a little bit late.
My mom sent us 200 stars.
Oh, we're getting stars.
Actually, last week she sent 1,000 stars.
She was giving us stars, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I forgot what the platform is that we do all this on. Do you know?
Facebook? They're all on Facebook right now, but we do it.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe
In the lab, baby.
Maybe I could pull up the chat. It's been a good week. We have some new stuff.
Got some new stuff, yeah. We got these cool glasses.
Rocks glasses.
I mean, it's hard to see from there, but it's got the DadDimes logo on it.
Yeah.
A blue bottom.
Yeah.
Which that was ironically Justin's nickname in high school, Blue Bottom.
What do you mean in high school?
I didn't want to say still.
I mean, I'm good with it still being the way it is.
Blue Bottom.
Blue Bottom. And we will be doing a giveaway with a few of these because we think they're super cool. We want to make sure that you guys have these at home as well. The origin story behind this, we were at the in-laws' house for Mother's Day, and my wife's aunt, but I mean, we're family. It's been
you
forever.
guys been married for 60 years, so
forever.
Your aunt.
She said, I want to make old fashions at home, but I don't know what glass to use.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking to myself, well, let me look on Amazon to see how much rocks glasses are. And I was like, well, how, like, custom logos, how would you do that? And then all of a sudden these showed up on the doorstep. So
They look good.
So because of that, she gets one as well.
Heck yeah.
They're pretty cool glasses. I like it. They're branded. Anytime that you're drinking with your drinking buddies, break out the glass.
Break out the glass, yep. Nuggets lost.
They did?
They lost, yeah. They're out of the series.
So I wanted to watch it live, and I just assumed it was going to be an evening game. No, it wasn't.
No, I think it's 1:30.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch it fully because I had
Graduation.
2 graduations this weekend.
Yeah.
My sister Megan graduated college, so congratulations, Megan.
Yeah.
And then my sister Natalie graduated high school.
What was the class size?
Of Natalie's?
Yeah.
There was 10 graduating seniors this year in
I
Natalie's
love
class.
it so much. I love those heights. She had a great, like that. It's so unique because her 20-year graduation, going back, there's probably gonna be 8.
6.
And then third, it dwindles real quick. Whereas, I think my wife's was a graduating class of 1,300. It was
damn.
A stupid huge number. And every time they're like, all right, well, let's do another 20-year anniversary. And I don't want to invite that many people. No. 10?
10.
Beautiful.
Oh, Eric gave us 99 stars and said pen 15.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, man. It took me a minute.
It's late. I understand.
Guess what you have to do on a calculator so you could read it. I got it.
Yep. Chris just brought to our attention. We had some passings this week.
Yeah.
Norm.
Cheers, Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people. My favorite line from Norm is, "Hey Norm, what's shaking? All 4 cheeks and a couple of chins." That's still my go-to line when somebody tells me what's shaking.
Yeah.
And then Jim Irsay died today, owner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh.
I think he was battling cancer.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, but to Norm and Jim, I guess.
To Norm and Jim. And the
we should have had a beer here for Norm.
next time.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I mean, we'll do it next week. I'm cool with that. Former El Presidente was diagnosed with some bad stuff.
Oh, I seen he was diagnosed with something. I didn't see what.
Not great.
What is it?
I think it was prostate.
Oh,
It was like
right.
a very progressive.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
The world's getting crazy. The world's getting crazy out there. But you know what we're doing here on DadDimes? We're getting crazier.
We're getting crazy like that glue. To think that you could outdo my 1-2 that's sick like the flu.
All right, Chris. How was the golf game on Friday?
Oh yeah,
Thorn Creek
Golf. How was it, Chris? Did you shoot well? And if you didn't shoot well, did you drink good? If you didn't drink good, then what the fuck are you doing, man?
What are you even doing, man? Did you go over to our buddies over at Cherrywood and pick up a bottle of that Doc Holiday? Because they had 2 left, and they are dwindling, and that is a beautiful bottle.
That was delicious, for sure.
And they also have this for like $20.
Even
See?
better.
Now you got to
2
stop
birds,
by.
1 stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not the video I saw in college.
Oh, no, that was what? 2 girls, 1 cup?
No, not that either. Man, that just looks nice.
It does.
Thought our laser guy would have gotten on this, but no, it wasn't.
I mean, he's been busy. We've been having
laser
guests like crazy.
Which we do have 2 new guests next week. Special shout out to Ashley and Ivan. They're going to be here next week. We're really excited to have them on. They found us via TikTok.
Okay.
And we're like, we know them.
Yeah.
And then they gave us a call and was like, when did you guys start doing this? About 72 episodes ago.
Nice.
So we're bringing them on. Excited to have them on. That's going to wrap out May, and then we're in it in June. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Chris said he played great, drank quite a bit, going Friday to Riverdale.
Beautiful. Riverdale's a great course.
Yeah. And then,
however, the Dunes and the Knolls are both having some work done. So
oh, okay.
yeah, like I get it. They have to do some updates. They really want to get into it before the summer season, but you might come into some problems over at the Dunes and Knolls.
Yeah. Maybe try Todd Creek if you could still get a spot.
I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I just understand that you're gonna have to work through some of the updates that they're providing the course.
Okay.
That was word on the street. That's what I heard, and I heard that from some of our upcoming guests. Ross works over at Todd Creek, and he's like, "Hey, man, just want to give you an update. Like, just so you're aware,
We're good to
takes
go.
care of us. Takes care of us. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna have to schedule. We're gonna have to book in a Sunday or something. Or Saturday.
Well, I mean, I know the school year is winding down rapidly.
It's almost done.
So yeah,
This week.
time opens up a little bit.
What? Friday is their
Friday,
last day.
Last day, yep.
Dang.
And then you'll have a senior in high school
I'll have a senior in high school.
Again.
I'll have an 8th grader, 6th grader,
again.
and a 3-year-old.
I think one of the funniest things I heard this week, and you were off doing God's work. You were taking the kids to practice, and my kiddo was she was playing with the young one, and she said something to your wife, and I believe it was something like, "Yeah, when I turn 20, she's just turning 10." Your wife looked at her like, "Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, kid."
Yeah, we played that game not too long ago. Oh, man. I'm like, oh, they're like, when Azariah is 10, Aaliyah will be 13. I'm like, oh, great. They'll go to the same school. My grandson and my daughter. What do we call our auntie at school? Auntie? He should. I'll make him.
I mean, it has to happen. I love it.
Yeah.
Empty. But it's it's a great experience. I mean, that's part of the DadDimes experience is understanding what all these things bring to the table, and it's
a family tradition of mine.
I want to hear it.
My sister had 2 daughters, and they were up in age. I think one was 15 and 17 or 15 and 18. And then, bam, she started over again. We had my beautiful niece, Remy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, if my sister does it,
I'm
why
in.
not?
I'm in.
My youngest was 9, and bam, we got an 8-month-old.
Yeah. I will tell you this. She is a light in the darkness. She is one of the most amazing souls. Second to Bailey, because Bailey is like her soul. It's crazy, that kid. But we were at a point prior to where Wednesdays and Thursdays were off, and
Those are our days to get shit done and have fun.
oh, the kids went to school, huh? Wow, that gives us like a solid 7 hours to golf, Costco, Home Depot.
Daveco, all of them. Sorry, I just showed you guys some leg.
What was the other one? The golf place, the one that Kyle used to work at.
Oh, Top Golf.
Top Golf. Yeah. Golf and drink and
Golf and drink. Top Golf and drink.
Yeah.
Costco and drink.
Cigars.
Yeah, it was fun. Chris asked who ended up getting the tea from last week.
You did.
You did. We just got to get it to you.
Got to get it to you, man.
And then, kids have school next week for the last week. Weird schedules as having Monday off and then go Tuesday, Wednesday, last day Thursday. I always go pick up the kids last day boarding. School's out. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think he meant to say last day bumping. School's out for summer. Yep. It's that one, and then it's also Summertime by Will Smith.
Yeah.
Here it is. Groove the slightly transform. I don't think we could say more.
No, not much more.
Yeah.
Not without having to worry about what's going to happen on the old talker.
Yeah.
But again, whatever.
Whatever.
Meh. We're either on talk or we're not on talk.
We got banned last week for who knows?
Yeah, for no diddling.
Don't say that. We're gonna get it.
I think we were talking about the
trial.
No, we were talking about that stupid music video. Kanye's new music video. I think that started. I think because we were talking about legitimately what he produced, the old ticker talker was like, hate speech. Hate speech.
He's got some. Eric brought it to my attention. There's a song called World War III that it came out. And I'll tell you off air what the lyrics are. Because I can't say them here.
Can't say it online.
It's wild.
Yeah?
It's wild.
Wild and out.
It's one of my favorite songs, but it's wild.
I'm going to write that down. We're going to go ahead and use that as a...
WW3.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations being the sweepstakes winner of the tea from our friends over at Select Draw.
Select Draw, go
cigar cutters.
Yep.
The only stipulation is you have to take a photo at some point on the golf course and tag at DadDimes and at cigar
Select Draw
cutters and we'll give you the card. That's the only thing.
Yep.
Is you're at the golf course anyway. Shoot a quick photo, enjoying the product. We appreciate our friends over at Select Draw, and there you go, man.
And honestly, if you absolutely love it, go onto the website, leave a review for it.
Yeah.
Say, hey, DadDimes got me this golf tee. I tried it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
If you don't love it, then
don't leave a review.
Don't leave a review. I'm excited to get out there and try it. I don't know about with our game. I don't know about the tee, man.
I just don't want to lose it.
Yeah. I think with our game, that thing's gone.
Yeah, it's just gonna go out there, and then you'd be like, "Hey, is there a chance we can get another?"
Hey, our golf game sucks. So he says, "Hell's yeah." He's gonna use it on Friday, Chris. I will message you and we'll
figure out a way to get it to you.
Way to get it to you.
Yeah.
So awesome. That's exciting.
Hey, small wins.
I'm excited for golf. We gotta go. We gotta figure it out.
Yeah, we do.
We've been saying this for the last 3 months.
I think we've been saying it for years.
Last year we went twice,
if that,
in March.
Yeah,
that was it.
I mean, we have a golf chipping setup in the front yard. We have a golf
we
hole
haven't even
in the yard,
and we haven't even done that.
We haven't even done that.
But I feel like I'm tour ready.
I'm not, but I can get there. Mm-hmm. And if not, I can keep trying.
And if not, just keep trying.
I mean, that's what the Dory used to say. Just keep swimming, man. Just keep swimming.
Keep on keeping on. Rich joined it.
Life's a garden.
Rich joined and
up, Rich?
liked the Facebook stream. Thanks for joining us, Rich.
Which Rich?
Rich Lopez.
Yeah, that's
Horseman.
Horseman.
We
Yeah,
gotta get Rich on.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, Horseman is where it's at. I am so excited for this year. Tailgates. I kind of want to do pre-tailgates. I want to do a tailgate before a tailgate.
I think they get there like at 6.
I want to do like a tailgate after a tailgate.
I want a tailgate during the tailgate.
Paul called me the other day, and he's like, "Hey man, we should get a tea time." And I'm like, "I mean, it's been a minute, but yeah, you tell me when we could try." He's like, "Would 6 a.m. be too early for you?" And I'm like, "Is the sun up? Are you kidding? 6 a.m.?"
You know me pretty well.
Pretty well.
I think anything before 8 is probably a little too early for me.
I remember we were trying to do the par 3 course over at Westminster. I had my golf clubs outside, and I had everything cleaned up. And then at some point, I was like, "Do I text him? Do I like what?
Yes.
He's supposed to be outside already." So then I text him like, "Hey man, where are you at?" Nothing. And I go and knock on the door, and your wife's like, do you want to go wake him up? Do you want me to go wake him up? And I'm like, it would probably be better if you woke him up, because it's going to get real weird if I wake up.
It would have got weird for you because I would have pulled you in and Frenched you.
It would have gotten real awkward. But I understood that, though. If it's before 8 a.m., we're not doing it.
You would have been like, where's the baby oil?
Yeah, got to have one of those parties. I can't say it because if I say it, it's going to trigger the
white party.
The TikTok.
Oh, you can't say a white party either because that could be misconstrued as something else.
Yeah, it's back.
I know.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
It's been in hibernation.
Hiding in the whiskey.
We got to fix that. So far,
my mom said the sun's barely coming up.
Yeah.
At 6. And bought a hoodie from Rich. Can't wait to put it on. Put that mofo on and rep the Horseman.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 6 a.m. start time, and we stay a couple hours after when we win. If we lose, there's too many heated people to stay. That's what Lenny said for the tailgate.
For the tailgate. I thought you were talking about golf.
I think when you go golfing, it's always a win.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, actually, Chris, when you go there to Riverdale, try their breakfast burritos. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah. They'll give you the chorizo breakfast burrito, and they'll give you the hot sauce to go.
And I'll give you the chorizo later, fool. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a brown thing.
I mean,
Lenny understands me.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how OG Lenny, and my wife has a theory about this, and I'm gonna put it out there because Lenny's listening, and she's gonna listen to this whenever I publish it.
Okay.
Which could be
next
tomorrow,
week.
Could be Friday. It really is when we get to
Tuesday
it.
of next week.
I mean, it takes time, people. Like it doesn't just happen. There's like some magic behind the curtains. I am Oz, like big thing going on. This is what we're doing here, and then there's the guy in the back that does like all the things. I'm that guy. I'm the guy in the back.
You're both guys.
Yeah, DJ is like the front. He's like, oh, I'm the all powerful Oz, and I'm back there like.
He's like, hey, can you send me that file? I'm like, can you show me how to attach it?
Is it a GIF?
Is it a JPUG?
My wife thinks that Lenny, and you might be able to go with this. Were you in the mob? Were you in some kind of like...
Lenny?
Yeah. Because he's like, he has to have some backstory because he's hanging out at the old mansion.
So Lenny is not in the mob. However, his dad has his dad knows everybody from everywhere, no matter where they go.
Yeah.
And, but nobody knows how he knows them. And he just fucking knows them. So there's some questionable stuff about Lenny's dad, who is a great guy, by the way.
I'm sure he is. But she's wondering. She's like, so.
Oh, see, my sister said no. He's just batshit crazy.
I don't know, man.
And Lenny also said, "Give me some chonchon, you white bitch."
he gets to the mansion, like the Playboy mansion. Like he's hanging out in Vegas. He's doing all these things. Which I mean, there's no way I'd go up to Hugh and be like, "Hey, man, I got my press pass." He'd be like, "There's the door." Like he wouldn't even say that. His guards would have said that.
You're like, "Oh, that's good."
Send the dogs.
Hey, he won't say that no more, though. He won't.
That's terrible.
He died.
I get it.
Oh, okay.
Rest in peace. F.
That reminds me of another thing.
He lived a really good life in the time that accepted him.
Yeah.
Because like over like the last few years, it just wouldn't have worked.
Everyone loved Hugh.
Yeah.
My wife was talking to my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how some family stuff and not talking to parents for a while.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, yeah, she hasn't talked to her mom and dad for 2 years. Or for a year or something like that. I was like, that's not even that long. Like, not a big deal. I haven't talked to my dad for like 4 years.
It's been so long.
I haven't talked to my dad in
And he
4
lives in the
fucking
same
years.
house.
Are you kidding me? He just stays in the front room all the time.
Yeah. Freeloader.
Freeloader.
God.
When's he going to pay rent?
Where's
Jeez.
my money?
Where's
That's
my
terrible. That is.
Still my favorite TikTok. And every just now and again, I just watch it. Is the TikTok. She's like, Dad, I'm going to dinner. You want to come? And she walks around the stairs, and there's the urn for the dog and the urn for her dad. And she's like, oh, you're walking the dog? Okay, I'll see you. And I'm like,
What is wrong with you?
that's why I like Bad Thoughts.
Yeah. Actually, it's making more sense.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
We got a few comments. By the way, I've been fasting, intermittent fasting, and
Yeah.
I've been eating real good. Just this week, though.
Just so you can get it in the bourbon.
Just this week. Wow, I spiked up to 270.
Whoa, you got to bring that back, man.
That's what I did. So I'm feeling it.
Okay.
It's feeling good.
Okay.
I haven't been drinking that much either.
Sauna comes in this week.
Sonic?
Sauna.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah. So here's what we need to do.
Uh-huh.
Sometime probably this weekend, depending on your time. I get it. I understand it.
Yep.
We got to put the gate in.
Okay.
Because when I get the message from a high speed over there saying, hey, man, can I use the gym? I could just
come through
unlock
the
the
gate.
door, go through the gate, and then I don't have to worry about Cujo.
That's true. Let's see. Saturday is booked up for me.
What do you got
Got a
going
lot
on?
of-
What do you got going on Saturday?
I don't know. My wife has told me like 7, 8 times already
What?
what we got going on Saturday.
Oh, so you don't know.
And I don't remember. Sunday we have a visit.
It's not all day.
No, it's at 2. But then gonna have dinner with my beautiful mother, and then also my my son and grandson and my beautiful daughter-in-law.
Are they coming over?
Yeah,
So I can see the baby.
yeah.
The baby can meet Grandpappy Dose.
Grandpappy does.
Damn.
You're goddamn right. I'm
so excited.
He requested cannolis, so I said the condition is you got to bring your fucking fat ass over here.
You got to bring the baby.
Well, that was the first condition is you got to bring my grandson.
Yeah.
Second condition, is, well, I mean, it was still the same
It's not in
condition
order.
because he's got to bring his fat ass, which means he has to bring the baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're coming over
I
Sunday.
am so excited.
Oh, dude, he's the cutest little guy. I just look at my phone, my pictures of my grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, Mia Papa.
Like, he doesn't got a beard yet, but it'll grow.
But at some point he'll have one.
He'll be a man.
You know what he's going to be for Halloween? Grandpappy.
Yeah.
Or Yoda.
I think, yeah.
Grogu.
Yoda. There was a Ewok stuff that my beautiful wife found. And that's going to be adorable. Let's see. My sister said nope. Big booty tutu.
Huh?
I'll explain in just a second.
That's weird. That is not my nickname. Thanks, Sandy.
For the longest time, I was just Leonard's son. For the longest time. Now people introduce me as, that's Lenny, Leonard's son. Lenny talking about his dad. And so I said I'll get back to it. My sister's native name is Big Booty Tutu. My great grandparents, my great grandparents, my great grandma, and then my great great grandparents are their last name was Tutu.
Gotcha.
They were Indians. That's why she got her res name.
Did she actually get a res name?
Yeah.
Or did she just make it up?
She's Big Booty Tutu and I'm DJ Long Dick. Remy makes me watch 600 Pound Life every night to remind me that you're a big bat.
So when I first saw or heard of the show, The Biggest Loser, and then I saw like the promo for it, I was like, is this a show about making fun of people overweight? Who's gonna watch it? This is terrible. I wouldn't watch it for years because I thought that it was just making fun of people that eat too much. I was like, how in the hell is this? And then my wife's
That's why I watched it.
And then my wife's like, you should really watch. Like, there's like some inspirational stories. And I was like, that's not cool, man. They're just making fun. Like, they're shaming people. She's like, no, that's
They're
not
the
what
biggest loser because they lose weight.
how much they lose. I was like, they need to rebrand that because it doesn't. Like,
That's why me and my wife started watching. I was like, The Biggest Loser? Yeah, fat fucks.
it's like, what's up, losers? Which one of you is the biggest loser?
Yeah.
That's not cool, man. Come on, dude. Jillian Michaels, get better. It was a really
the
good
white
show.
guy on there? I forget his name.
Yeah, I can't remember right now.
Trevor.
It was not Trevor.
No. It was something like that.
Uh,
The Pacers beat the Knicks. I thought for sure the Knicks would win. Yeah. Knicks were down, or the Pacers were down pretty much the whole game.
Yeah.
Bronson.
How about Oklahoma? How are they doing after they beat the
Fuck
Nuggets?
I actually forgot to see if they won or not. I really hope Minnesota wins. I'm an Anthony Edwards fan, unless he's playing the Nuggets.
So there's two big sports highlights. Caitlin Clark technical fouling Angel Reese and her like throwing this fit. Watch the video. It wasn't a technical foul. No. And sorry, she has an attitude.
Angel Reese pushed the chick in front of her.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
WNBA drama,
That's
baby.
what we call women jealousy. Woman jealousy.
Second thing.
Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark is superior.
Yeah. I was so excited to see flag football in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
in
man,
3 years?
Guess what we're going to be? DadDimes team in the Olympics. And then the stupid commissioner for the NFL greenlit them playing. I'm like, how in the hell am I going to play against Bo Nix in flag football?
You know why? Because
he's an
Japan won last year. Or the last Olympics in flag football. Football's an American sport, and Japan's winning the Olympics on it. No, we got to send the.
We got to like screen it up. Man, I don't like that.
You send Stefan. I like it, dude.
No,
we're not gonna make it. We're fucking 40-year-old fat guys.
Yeah, I was gonna make it.
Sorry, I know you took.
I was gonna make it.
I know you were Ozempic.
We were just talking about the biggest. We were just talking about the Biggest Loser, and then here you are shaming.
Yeah,
thanks, dude.
Well, Biggest Loser, man. Lenny said, speaking of Leonard, some guy called me a bitch on Monday, and when my dad got in his face, the guy almost cried, and his friends walked away.
Listen, Leonard, here's the deal. You ended up with Penny, Big Bang Theory. You go, boy.
Fuck it. I just finished Young Sheldon. I am not going to lie. I was watching it last night. And I absolutely love the Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
I've watched it a couple times.
Did you cry? It was terrible. Like it was it was such a good show, but like the end, the ending, you were just like
the last two. So when George died,
yes,
I was I think it. So this is my growth as a human, right? I'm trying to express my emotions, even though I suppress my emotions.
No, you cry all the time. It's fine.
No, that's what I let out when I drink. But we're sitting there and Leah's being real loud. And I'm watching it and I'm like, just hold back tears, because then it brought stuff back from my dad and all that kind of stuff. I was like, holy shit. But it was such a good show.
They did such a good job.
Yeah.
Now you have to move on to Georgie and Mandy.
I know, but it's not on Netflix yet. It's on like Paramount or something. Or I could just watch live TV.
Well, no, I record it so I can go through the commercial. Which, by the way, how bougie have we gotten as a community where if I have to watch a commercial, I actually get really pissed. Like,
that's why I wait for it to come on Netflix.
Like these.
That's why I just finished Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon finished like 4 months ago.
I get it, but I have a DVR. I could fast forward that crap. Like, when you force me to watch ads on like TikTok or YouTube, I kind of want to hate you.
I do hate you.
I cannot skip fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Lenny said, my dad says he loves his kids because he has to, and he loves his grandkids because it's true love.
Yeah.
Yeah, Remy is being mean lately. Think we overspoil her if that's a thing. Well, Lenny, send Remy to my house, and
There's already 50 kids anyway.
there's already 50 kids. We don't. Yeah.
She'll be 51.
Remy's actually she. When I speak in my mean voice, she gets like, okay, she'll do it.
Kind of like Tucker.
Kind of like Tucker. Yeah, I had a bit Tucker. He's like, sorry, man, I was just fucking around.
Scusi.
Yeah. Derek said, SGA is a little girl. I want the Timberwolves to win too. They're so short, you can't get their flags. Oh, the Japs. Can we call them Japs?
Whoa.
You can call them Japs. You can't say Japs no more.
Not anymore, no.
Why?
It's derogatory.
It's not Oriental. I'm not saying, the Oriental. I'm saying the Japs.
You can't say
It's
that.
short for Japanese.
Yeah, but like, man.
I'm gonna be honest. My granddad, he fought in World War II.
Yeah.
So I could say Japs.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was involved in some of that stuff.
There's no doubt in my mind, but you still can't call. Like, we're in like today's society where that is unacceptable.
You know
speech.
how I feel about today's society.
Unacceptable speech.
Yeah. Well,
What are your pronouns? I saw one today.
I don't know.
I was in a meeting.
I don't know what pronoun means.
I was in a meeting, and it had their name, and everyone's putting their pronouns in like parentheses after that, and this person said any.
Any?
Like whatever. Like
Whatever you call me.
I don't care. I'm
Oh,
over it.
see? My sister even said, Remy's a quarter Japanese, so I could say Japs. Thanks.
Not true.
That's true. Just like I got a brother that's black and a daughter that's half black, and I could say...
My brother.
My brother David. David Wells.
I don't... You have another brother?
David Wells, yeah. My black brother, David.
When did he come around? Is he new?
I mean, he's been in my life my whole life.
I thought you had one brother, and he has a PlayStation.
I mean, I
And can
have...
build computers.
I have one biological half... He's my half brother.
And you have one sister.
And one full sister, yeah.
And then now you have another brother?
No, I've always had that brother.
Is it
I
her?
actually have 3 other brothers: David, Mikey, and Joey.
When did that happen?
Shit, I wasn't even born yet, but my mom and dad helped raise them,
So not really.
and so I mean, it's like the ghetto adoption, but yeah, they're my brothers.
They were stolen?
Joey's actually my godfather.
Were they kidnapped?
No,
I'm a little worried now.
no, my dad taught him to sell drugs.
Oh.
That's why I say my ghetto adoption,
Even better.
right? Yeah,
Gophers.
yeah.
Okay.
But I have 3 other brothers too.
I've never met them. You don't invite them over for cookouts?
I mean, yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while since
Okay.
my dad's funeral. Actually, no, I talked to Joey recently.
I realized something. We were early on in our relationship when that happened, and I wasn't there to support you.
Oh, it's all right.
I really do wish I could have been there to support you at the funeral
I
because
wish
we would have.
Actually, I got a DVD at my house. I did the. They did whatever they did, but I did the what do they call it? The eulogy.
Eulogy? Yeah.
I did the eulogy.
Yeah.
But it was a killer eulogy.
Was it?
Yeah. It was. So, I'm not the type of person to, like, I get sad, right? But I was like, my dad wouldn't want us all to be sad. This is a death, but it's a celebration of life. So I was up there fucking
Killing it.
I thought I killed it. I thought it was a really, really good fucking eulogy stuff.
Yeah.
I had some funny, some good stuff, some funny stuff, some heartfelt stuff. It was really good. It's a good start to my stand-up career.
Okay.
I think.
Did you give some fire water?
Actually, I did crack a beer up there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean,
I did.
so I don't want to be insensitive because
You can't be.
This was like this was a moment in your life that you'll always remember because I mean it was emotional. Like I mean this is the end of one, but a continuing of thoughts and understanding that You're moving forward. You have to accept some of this stuff. I kind of wish I was there,
dude. You'd been like, what the fuck kind of funeral is this? It wasn't
Celebration.
It wasn't your traditional like, all right, now read from the book of Romans.
And in the dust we find life.
Yeah,
Because we're all just dust in the wind.
Dust in the wind. No, I felt like I did the best I could for my dad. I thought he would appreciate it, and I fucking liked it. So that's all I cared about.
That's all.
Yeah. I was like, hey.
And it landed.
I got a lot of laughs around the building, you know?
That's how you know you made it.
But it wasn't just random jokes. It was stuff around my dad. Yeah. You know? And so it was pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, we played the Black Golden Girls theme.
No.
Thank you for being a friend. Ooh. Ooh. I'll show you that after as well.
I'm excited. Man, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. And we actually, when my dad was cremated, we put some Golden Girls socks on him because he wouldn't have liked that.
No? Why not?
I don't know. Masculine type stuff.
Okay.
But we did it because me and my sister thought it would be funny. And it was. And then I still have my Golden Girls socks. I wear them every now and again.
Not the one that he was wearing, though.
Well, no, he was burned with them.
Okay, like you didn't take them off. That was like sentimental thing.
Hey, those are my socks. No. Nothing like
those
that.
weren't cheap. You know what I'm talking about. You would have done the same thing.
They're from Walmart. They're kind of cheap.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was great. One of the songs I played was Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a Willie Nelson song.
I mean, if it's Willie.
It actually fit my dad really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do got some comments. My sister said she needs a copy. She always tells Lenny about it. My mom said, yes, it was really good. Watch the DVD with him and cry with him. It will be like you were there. That's a true friend would do. We could do that right. Yeah, we could do that right after DadDimes.
So there is a service out there because I found a videotape of something called the Tom Slick Show.
Okay.
And you may or may not have heard of it. It was on like local television.
Okay.
Tom Slick was like a rock and roller.
Yeah.
And my uncle was his guitar player.
Okay.
So we were rummaging through some history and we found a cassette tape.
Yeah.
There's a company out there where you could send DVDs and cassette tapes, and they will send you a link where you can download the video in
like
an MP,
USB?
like MP4.
Okay.
And you could send that link to all of your friends and family so they can watch those historical moments that are no longer. I don't know where my cassette player is. I think I have one. I'm sure I have someone somewhere. Yeah. Like even DVD players, like you could put it in the PlayStation probably, but then you'll get it scratched at some point. You can send it to this company. They will transfer it into this other format, and it will live forever.
Nice. I should try that.
Conversely, we can publish it on DadDimes, and then it will live.
You guys could rate me how I did at the eulogy. There's a couple times I cried a little bit.
We should all cry.
I mean, my dad died, so I was a little upset, but whatever. Lenny said, no one's eulogy is going to be better than my favorite nephew's eulogy at your funeral. At my funeral.
Whoa. You can't kill greatness, so you can't throw that out there, man.
So, me, my sister, Lenny was passed out drunk. I got videos of that.
That happens.
But me and my sister and my son Dominic, we planned my funeral. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you it's going to be epic.
Marching band?
No.
Fireworks?
Mm-mm. You'll be there.
You'll be there.
You'll come on DadDimes the next day and be like, hey, his funeral's, watch this. I'm one of those weirdos that, like, I want my funeral, I guess not a weirdo. I just want my funeral to be fun.
Yeah.
You know? That's who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I'm not Like, oh, don't be sad. Like, yeah, cry for me on your own time because I'll feel better. But at the funeral, it's a party. It's a celebration. Let's fucking rock it, right?
So
we actually, my sister pointed out, we did rehearse my funeral, and my sister recorded it. Which
I don't know if I like that.
no, it's fucking great. But Dominic said, "Hey, I don't want anybody to know about this. I just want this to happen." And so that we are not. When I die is when the world could see my funeral and what my beautiful son Dominic has in store.
So every night in Disney World, part of the ending show in the Magic Kingdom is Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Is on a zip line.
Yeah.
And she goes from the castle and then she goes over the crowd.
I'm pretty sure she's flying, not on a zip line.
She's on a zip line.
No, she's flying.
I want someone to pay her to put my ashes in her pouch. And as she's ziplining across the crowd,
everybody gets a little bit. If you die first,
done.
I will do it. It's done.
Everyone's bringing Justin home.
If I die first, I want you to do DadDimes live at my funeral.
Gotcha.
And then in addition to that, just the next day, last DadDimes.
The last?
Yeah. Well, I'll be dead.
Well, I know. Then do I keep going on as Dad Dime?
Yeah, you could do DadDime.
No, I'll be done, man. I don't know if I could do that. It wouldn't work.
And then it could be Thigh Guy.
Everything's singular, man. I don't like that. I don't want that to happen.
Well, you could continue DadDimes, but as DadDime.
No.
You got to drop the S. If I die, dude, you got to drop the S.
We're down to one dime.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, you do it. You do most of the show anyways. This is my part.
It's a big part.
I know. But, I mean, if you don't want to honor my last wishes, that's fine.
I don't know who I'd replace you with. Have you figured out who to replace me with? Don't say Lenny. He's a good option. I get it.
I couldn't replace you. I wouldn't know how to work the computer.
I wouldn't know how to turn the thing on. So
yeah, I wouldn't know how to do it.
That's a little
who would I replace you with?
Yeah.
Oh, my sister said Dad Nickel.
The Rock?
I don't know. You're more of like a Brad Pitt.
I mean, that'd be really cool though. Like, hey man, I'm sorry you lost Justin, but
I'm available.
I got you.
I'm like, sorry, Rock. I'm looking for Kevin James.
We need someone a little bit shorter.
A little bit shorter, a little bit stocky.
Gotta fit him in the space, man.
Yeah. And I don't know if Sarah wants you over in her basement.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
I don't know who that other stupid wrestler is, but that guy's not allowed either. The stupid one with the chin. The Bixby chin.
The big speech. Who's that?
I don't know. He's in a couple of movies too. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, John Cena.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, dude. Now that you say it,
He's not allowed.
John Cena is my new partner.
Yeah, the wife's going to say the
It's
same
approved.
thing. The wife's going to say the
It's
same
approved.
thing. John Cena is my new partner.
We'll put it to a poll right now.
No, we will
guys,
not.
if Justin dies,
John Cena.
do you think John Cena should be my replacement partner?
I'm pretty sure he shouldn't.
You know what? We'll ask Mrs. DadDimes and see what she
No,
says.
we shall not. I will haunt this entire fucking planet.
That's fine. You can haunt us. Like, oh, look who's back, Justin.
Look who's back.
And John's going to be like, hey, after this, I got to go upstairs. He's a bad guy now, by the way.
Why?
He turned into a heel. This is his last wrestling tour this year, and he turned into a heel.
I mean,
He's a bad guy.
He shouldn't be wrestling anymore.
Well, this is his last year.
He's into the movies now.
He's the WWE champion of the world.
Yeah, so was The Rock.
Oh, see, my wife says yes, too.
What?
My wife said John Cena should be the new... If you go...
I thought we had a conversation the other day. She's not allowed to watch us live anymore.
Why?
She knows why.
You know why. Your sleep timer just went on, too.
For what?
It just said sleep. Oh, my sleep timer went on as well.
It's because we're getting old, dude. It's way past our bedtime. We're tie.
Still got 3 minutes left.
Is there a timer?
Well, we're at 57 minutes. Usually we go an hour.
Oh no, we go like an hour and a half, hour 20, hour 45.
Fucking 2 hours. She said, "I'm back."
That's funny. All right, we're gonna go neat. We're gonna go chilled, and then we're gonna go on the rocks.
This one was surprisingly really, really good.
It was good.
Straight out the bottle, neat.
Yeah.
I actually really liked it. I mean, this might be crazy for a $17 bottle, but I'm going to go 3.5.
Okay.
I really, really liked it. The oakiness in the front, the honey in the back.
It's
beautiful.
Yeah. So for the price, it's really good. The downside is like it's really good for like 17 to 20. Is it going to be the same when they kick it up to 40? Because that's coming. It's going to happen. That's what they do with Tin Cup anyway. And for it to be a bourbon, it has to be aged. So they're going to say, oh, that's the reason why the price has to go up. When we were at an Avs game, they were upcharging this and Coke because it was a bourbon. And I'm like,
it was like a $10 difference, too.
It was not cheap for them to upcharge the bourbon and Coke version of Tin Cup.
Come to find us is $17.
When the bottle of Tin Cup bourbon is cheaper than the straight Colorado whiskey Tin Cup. It's a 3.2 for me because it actually is surprisingly good. It's a really good price point. It's a entry into the bourbon market. I'm happy with it. Yeah. I will buy it again.
Yeah.
I hope they make the big bottle. The 175.
When I seen this, when you told me about it, I was like, all right. Yeah. It's going to be mediocre. I thought my initial rating would be high 1s, low 2s.
Okay.
But it is good. It really impressed me.
Yeah. It did a good job.
Yeah, it's that Colorado Rocky Mountain water.
That must be the Rocky Mountain water. Before it hits the shit beer.
Before it hits the Platte River.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Chilled.
For me, chilled. I mean, I like a chilled beverage. You know, it's really good, but I think it took away some of the flavor from this. It was still good. I'm gonna say it's probably a 3.2.
Oh, I put down 3.4, 3.2. It went up for me. Okay. So yours was a 3.5 down to a 3.2. Mine was a 3.2 up to a 3.4. I like it chilled. Today was a hot day. I sat in the chambers for the city doing this meeting for 2.5 hours, and it got hot. I needed something chilled. This was really good for that.
It was good.
It increased the rating for me.
I think neat. It was so refreshing and delicious.
Gotcha.
Just neat.
Yep.
When you chilled it, I think it took away some of that refreshingness.
Okay.
Even though it was cold, and I
can see that.
I'm a cold beverage guy.
Yeah.
So, and then on the rocks for me, I think on the rocks really, really kind of took away from the flavor. It
brought it down. Yeah, it did bring it down.
I'm gonna go 2.8 on the rocks. You basically eliminate the flavor. Yeah, it's 80 proof.
It's low, yeah.
So when you dilute it, it's gonna take away all the flavors.
Yeah.
On the rocks, it was still good, but it took away some of that fucking flavor that I liked.
It did.
And so I give it a 2.8.
It was a 3.0 for me. I think that that was the standard bourbon coming out of a bottle that you would expect from most distilleries. That was the taste that came out of it. Yeah. It's really good. Neat. This is gonna be really so. I would have ordered it at the Avs game with Coke, but it was like the upcharge was so and I was like, I've never had the bourbon before, so if I'm gonna try the bourbon, I don't want it to be the first time at an Avs game with a $10 upcharge. That sounds stupid to me.
Yeah.
But then I found the bottle at our good friends over at Cherrywood Liquor,
136th in Colorado, right next to Starbucks.
And it was a great price point. I think it was between 17 and 20.
Even if it's 25-30, I would get it 25-30 every single day.
This is one of their
This is better than their normal shit. just tin cup, right?
The regular tin cup, yeah.
Yep.
I think so. I want to try the tin cup 14 at some point. It's good. They actually did a really good job aging it into a bourbon. It's not a Colorado whiskey. It's a bottled in Colorado. But I like the homage. And you can sometimes, every once in a while, find the bottle topper, the tin topper that has like a Colorado Avalanche logo on. That's kind of cool. And the novelty's cool.
And this is the tin cup bottles, what we use for Halloween every year.
I mean, because you have to have it to go. Like the kids were out there getting candy, we're out there getting warm because it's always cold on a Colorado winter's eve.
Yep.
October 31st.
I agree.
3-0 for me. So
overall, I
like it.
For me, I think I give it the 1D. I don't know if it gets a double D.
Well, I mean, I would give it like a double D minus.
Okay.
Like, it's not. Like, we have had some absolutely amazing bourbons on this show, and I've looked back and I'm like, man, we go from the Pappy to the Stags, the Macallan. We haven't done Macallan on the show. We really need to do that. The single barrel Blantons, Stag Juniors, like a lot of those things are like where you just really can't. It's harder to get your hands on.
But that's what DadDimes brings, right? We have a wide variety.
We do have a wide variety.
And so for this one, the reason why I give it the double D award is because
for the price point, it's amazing.
If I see this bottle for 20, 30, even $40, I'm like, that's a good bottle of bourbon. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I give it one of the D's.
Yeah.
For the award.
I mean, I like it.
It's better than some
Widow
of the...
Jane?
Definitely. Cat piss is better than Widow Jane.
That's true.
But, yeah. Now, for me, I would say if you see this bottle $20, $30,
it's a
definitely
good buy.
Get it.
It's
Just
a really good buy.
It's really good. It's worth it every penny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dime of the week.
Oh, shit.
Every week, you know what's coming.
Every week. I know. We normally have guests.
Yeah, next week.
Before we get to the dime of the week, I want to... Hunter called us old. He said, old man on a podcast. He said,
Hunter, what? You're getting
Justin,
married right now, homie.
He said, Justin, old man, so fuck you, Hunter. And then Lenny pointed out the Rockies have lost 41 out of 49 games, breaking the worst...
Yeah, Lenny, when are we going to get those tickets to that goddamn club level, man?
1886.
Come on, Lenny. Come on. Do your mob hookups, and we're going to get into the club.
Sandy, Raymond, and I will be at Coors this weekend in Yankees gear.
I mean...
We didn't get the invite.
I mean, it's the pinstripes.
Actually, I don't have time.
That's why the Yankees always win.
I don't have time for
it's the pinstripes
this weekend. That's my viewer dime of the week. Be smart. Go to Coors wearing Yankees gear.
That is not a good dime of the week.
No. You're putting it on me this week?
I mean, yeah.
You're just...
Well, I'm so proud of your growth, man.
You have counsel, man.
I'm so proud of your growth.
I'm trying to get skinny.
I'm talking about like being grandpappy. Like you're doing that. You're doing like these supervisory jobs where like you have to be the big boss, taking care of business. Like man, dude, you're juggling like you have 40 fucking kids, but you're still there. You're at field day. You're at graduations. You're like, damn, dude.
Sometimes in life, this is Dad Dime of the Week, by the way.
Dad Dime of the Week.
Sometimes in life, you do your best and you fail. And it's okay. When you fail, even when you're trying your best, in your failures, that's when you learn the most. So it's okay to fail. Just pick yourself up and continue on. And continue to do your best. And eventually you'll succeed.
So just keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, man.
Life's a garden.
You gotta dig it sometimes.
You gotta fucking dig it, man.
Goddamn right.
Dime of the week, baby.
We love you guys.
Next week.
Thank you so much. And we will see you next week.
Yeah, special guest.
On time, 7 o'clock.